everyone, and welcome. Today, we are diving into TypeScript 6.0. Now, you might have heard some buzz about a future Go-native rewrite, but today we're focusing on the here and now. TypeScript 6.0 is a vital, modernizing bridge release. It is packed with incredibly practical, everyday features that will immediately improve your code quality and speed up your day-to-day developer workflow. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting your TypeScript journey, there's a lot here to make your life easier. Let's get started. Before we unpack the specific feature updates, let's set the stage. Think of TypeScript 6.0 as the bridge. It represents a transition period where we are modernizing our code bases, cleaning up legacy assumptions, and preparing our systems for the massive performance leap that is coming down the pipeline. Let's start with every developer's favorite topic, build speed. Nobody waits for the compiler to finish. In version 6.0, we get an incredible average boost of 60% faster rebuilds. How does it achieve this? By introducing smarter compiler defaults. Previously, TypeScript wasted valuable time scanning thousands of unnecessary @types files deep inside your node modules. In 6.0, it defaults to a clean slate, bypassing that slow folder scan entirely. It's a massive efficiency boost right out of the box with zero configuration required. Next, let's look at 3 standard library additions that you will likely use every single day. First, we have full support for the modern Temporal API. We can finally phase out the notoriously clunky and confusing legacy JavaScript date object for robust time calculations. Second, working with maps is now much cleaner thanks to Map Upserts, allowing us to check, insert, and return values in a single, neat line of code. And third, we get native regex escaping. This provides immediate protection against security vulnerabilities when dealing with dynamic user strings and regular expressions. No more writing custom, fragile regex scrubbers. TypeScript 6.0 also guides us toward better coding habits through smarter, stricter defaults. New projects will now start with strict equals true automatically enabled. This is fantastic for preventing common runtime bugs, like undefined variables or accidental null pointers, before they ever hit production. Additionally, the compiler targets modern ECM script environments by default. This means TypeScript stops outputting bulky, backward-compatible code for ancient browsers, keeping your production builds lean and highly optimized. We've all seen and probably written those messy, nested relative paths. Staring at ////utils in an import statement is always a headache. TypeScript 6.0 solves this by fully integrating with modern Node.js standards using subpath imports. By using the standard hash prefix, you can declare clean internal alias paths directly in your package configuration. This completely eliminates path hell, making your codebase modular, easy to read, and fully aligned with modern Node standards.
To wrap things up, let's look at the bigger performance roadmap. As this chart illustrates, each era of TypeScript has brought incremental speed optimizations. Version 6.0 is the peak of what the JavaScript-based compiler can achieve. But more importantly, by adopting 6.0's strict standards, clean modules, and modern library defaults, you are laying down the perfect tracks for the upcoming version 7.0, which will introduce a Go-native engine, boasting up to 10 times the speed of today's compilers.
The future of TypeScript is fast, clean, and modern, and it starts today with 6.0. If you haven't upgraded yet, I highly encourage you to test it out in your project. Check out the official repository and the updated handbook docs on their website to learn more. Thank you so much for your time, and I'd love to open up the floor to any questions you might have.